Here's the snapback. Here's the kick. He's got the leg into it. If it is good, and it is! Austin Stars, a 49-yard field goal, and Indiana leads 27-24.
Oh, it's an end around one to throw. Page looking at the quarterback, and it's a touchdown! Page times Leno! Penix rolling out of the pocket to a strong hand. Delivers deep down the field. Caught, touchdown! Fry Vogel again.
Another week with no prep and no snarky intro. Welcome to the LEO podcast. I'm your host, Michael Bragg. You can follow me on Twitter. It's at Braggley, Braggley. I'm here, as always, with my co-host, Brandon. You can find him and follow him, actually, on Twitter. It's at Brandon Dubich. Brandon spelled traditionally Dubich, Dubich. What's up, Brando?
I just spent the weekend in Austin, Texas, and like every single football player there, I also wasn't drafted this past weekend.
Well done. Well done, sir. Well done. Austin, Massachusetts, right? Is that right? And I think while I was doing my intro, trying to distract me in my bottom screen here, I think he was doing some sort of sign language, sign interpreting as I'm talking. Is our, I guess you can call him a producer, Seth. If you haven't already done it, you can block him on Twitter. It's at SayTop5, SETAH5.
I dare you, punks. You can't do it. You don't have the guts.
Yeah. I was gonna say what's up, Seth, but I was doing it in sign language.
What about my Karlaftis prediction though? Huh? Nailed that.
Oh, so the Chiefs, you did nail that. That was pretty well done. How about Seth? You won $20. Do you want to brag on that or no?
Yeah, I'll take that home. So we made a bet. 1.5 IU players
over,
getting
under
drafted.
1.5. Yep.
I obviously took the under. Classic troll move. And then the fourth round we doubled down.
Fourth round we doubled down, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then it was $40 if you got 0 drafted, and then if you ended up getting all 3 of your guys who we thought might have a chance, then I'd have to owe you 40. So
yeah,
I happily took your 20. Thank you.
You had quite
You
the
bought
butt
dinner for
puckering,
us.
I think.
Yeah.
Quite the butt puckering after Micah went before
Yeah.
Ty Fry or Peyton.
There was a late run on tight ends that it got me.
I thought
it
for
got
sure
me
he was
scared.
going. Yeah. Yep. But oh well. What are you gonna do? They ended up on the same team down there in Dallas.
Well, while he's frozen,
Who's frozen? I was frozen.
Yeah, you were frozen.
I
I
was
got
just
cut.
sitting here, just chatting away. Cool. Well, yeah. What I was saying was that
reset.
they both. Oh, okay. Where was the reset?
Seth
Right
had just
after me
got
stirred.
yeah, right after Seth was explaining the situation and that he gladly took your $20.
Yeah, I was scared after the tight end run late in the 7th.
Oh, well, I'm glad I could feed your family, and both my guys ended up in Dallas together somehow. So that's cool. And then the other guys, Marcelino, his tattoo dream is coming true. The NFL logo tattoo. He is on an NFL team. It is official. It was destiny from the very beginning. Now he will work his way into being a Pro Bowler as an undrafted free agent with the 49ers. And then I think some other people. Caleb Jones, is this not shocking to you, Brandon, that he even got on to a roster? Or is that just pure potential because he's a monster?
That's pure potential. That's someone who never watched a single clip of him and just saw his size and maybe his workouts and was like, I can work with that. He's one of those guys that will, do OTAs but he won't even make it to training camp. Like, I mean, if he does, it'll be the first week. One of the intriguing ones, I mean, I like Ryder Anderson. He could be a specialist.
Where'd he go? Did he end up?
He went to the Packers.
Packers. Too. Yeah, that's nice that they both get to go together for a little bit. That's cool.
Yeah, and then Raheem Lane to the Chargers.
Yep.
But I love Raheem. He played his heart out. I think we maximized Raheem Lane's potential. He ain't playing on Sundays.
No, I still hold out hope on some of these guys.
I like Ryder. I think Ryder has a shot. I think both the Cowboys,
think me
both
too, yeah.
both of them, they both have a shot.
Yep.
But that's about it.
You look at some of the guys like the Colts have been toting around here the last couple years. Like I don't even know the dude's last name, and this is my team. I got a Colts shirt on right now. But Brandon, you could probably help me out. He's a big wide receiver we had last year.
Ashton Doolin.
No, Michael. That's a little dude. Michael, like Straighton or something like that.
Straighton, yeah.
Yeah.
It has a C in it somewhere.
Yeah.
It's like STRACTON. It's weird.
I believe undrafted free agent guy that came in, made a decent impact, at least a couple touchdowns. I mean, Zach Pascal, I don't know if he was drafted or not by us or not. I don't remember if he was.
Did you hear him rip Carson Wentz?
Oh, I mean, sure.
Dude,
Everybody-
that was hilarious.
I'll tell you,
So
he has
he
the opportunity to be really good.
He goes back to the old Dominion game, and it sounded like a college kid. For those who didn't hear, and he was like, "Hey, Carson's in Washington. Did you ever consider following him there?" And Zach Pascal was just like, "Nah, man, nah, I was never consider going there." And it was amazing.
I've always liked Zach Pascal. Always liked him. I thought he was a pretty good wide receiver. So,
Speaking
very
of wide
happy.
receivers.
Yeah, speaking of wide receivers, I was going to talk about the wide receiver the Colts drafted, but we can talk about the IU draft or the IU wide receivers first if you want. Let's hop right in. Let's talk about that group. One that
Freshman to senior. Want to do freshman to senior?
No, what I was gonna do was kind of like what Seth and I did with our two deep and kind of talk about the major impact players and kind of work our way down.
Cool.
So I don't have any of the commits on here right now, but we can talk about them as well. Well, I'll get that pulled up. Let's talk about who everybody assumes we're going to start with. We are the LEO podcast, also known around the IU football world as the Cam Camper podcast. Let's start with this kid, the transfer from junior college out of Lancaster, Texas. Junior wide receiver, 6'2", 201, has been now with the little highlights we've seen and the little bit that they've released as far as information has been tearing it up in the spring. Big surprise, I think, from me. What do you think?
Oh, I mean, he's the one I'm most excited about. And you know how much I love DJ Matthews, right? Like Camper is he can replace. Yes, I'm saying that. That's insane. I think he can replace 2020 Ty Freifogel. He can slide right in and be the centerpiece at wideout. He has the size, he has the hands, he has the body, and so far, it's spring. I understand, but man, you can't not get excited.
Can I add some fuel to your hot take?
Yes,
I think he's
take.
I think he's an upgrade.
Wow.
I think he's a better version of Ty Freifogel.
Freifogel was the Big Ten wide receiver of the year, and this is an upgrade?
I think he's an upgrade. I do legitimately think he's an upgrade. Here's the fun part about DJ Matthews, I think, is probably overall, now without seeing everybody else yet, the best wide receiver coming into the season. But again, it's the unknown. Everything about this offense is the pure unknown. Right? We don't really know about DJ either, coming off of a torn ACL. We don't know how he's going to come back. So, yeah, we're really looking forward to Cam Camper. Love us some Cam Camper. I really like the room, to be honest. I so much to the point to where I forgot to even talk about the freshmen. So I think we've talked about them enough, but we'll bring them up here towards the end as well. So the guy that should line up on the other side of him, a former IU commit, a former Penn State commit,
baby. Full
and
circle.
a former North Carolina football player has come back home to IU. Emory Simmons, senior wide receiver out of North Carolina, 6'1", 187. So both wide receivers pretty close in height, pretty close in weight, pretty close in skill set, I would think.
So I mean that means they're interchangeable, right?
Yeah.
Like you like that balance on the outside that you can switch it up, personnel wise,
Yeah,
which is exciting.
So he comes in with at least I mean, really on the outside wide receivers, he's got to come in with the most actual experience. Maybe Javon Swinton is close with him, but he's got 3 full years of playing 11 games as a freshman, 6 starts last year, 11 games as a sophomore. So I think he played in every game and every year that he's played so far. Swinton doesn't have that much experience. So definitely our most experienced D1 wide receiver. So Emery Simmons, again, somebody else that will bring a lot of experience and a lot of depth to the wide receiver position and should start, I would assume. So, and then the guy starting in the slots.
So let's go through this. Yeah. So DJ Matthews, love him. I think him going down, I don't want to say wrecked our offense, but I mean, when he went down, the element of boom, you know what I mean? The element of explosion went away. It went away. But look at it. I mean, I don't want to say we're transfer you. That's looking like that's being Michigan State of the Big Ten. But DJ Matthews, Florida State. Emery Simmons, North Carolina. Cam Camper, big time JUCO recruit. Anderson Kobe, who we just got, Tennessee, right? And then you're going to look at Swinton and the freshmen, who are all big time out of high school.
Yeah.
Right.
And
MHB
too. Don't forget about an MHB.
It's a great balance of senior laden transfers and potential underclassmen.
Yeah. Young dudes with a ton of talent. Yeah.
I love that balance.
Yeah, me too. I totally agree with you.
I think as a wide receiver room, I've already said it once, but it is full circle. Like you got kind of everything you want there. Except the guy that's come back that's done it before, right? I mean, I guess you could maybe call that DJ Matthews in a small sample size.
Yeah, I mean that's the guy, I guess, that has come back and done it before. Yeah, let's talk about DJ for a second. Coming back in the slot, should come right back in. Hopefully, everything from what I have heard, which is very little. His recovery's been fine, right on schedule where he needs to be, should step right in. And I mean, not only does he bring a spark to the offense, and it stinks because that's where he got hurt too, but the special teams, which is huge for IU. And when the special teams are clicking, the whole team clicks, and he's a major part of the return game. So to have him back all around on multiple facets of the game.
I mean, if Jay Shun can come back from like 8 injuries, 3, I know.
3, 2 to 1 knee, which is insane.
Modern technology. I expect him to come back at worst 90% of what he was. Yeah. 85, 90% at worst, right? If not return to form.
Yep.
Modern medicine, baby.
Speaking of IU slot guys, I just saw this the other day. Did you see Shane Wynn got picked up CFL?
No.
Yeah, going to the Red Blacks.
With all of these leagues going on, the USFL, the CFL, XFL's coming back. I mean, Terrell Owens is playing football.
Yeah,
Martavis Bryant just got cut. I mean, it's crazy seeing
Stevie Scott scored a touchdown the other day, and then they never played him again. He had 4 runs that averaged at least 9 yards a carry on the first drive of the game, scored a touchdown untouched, and then I don't think he saw the field again for some reason. This is also the same team that's continuing to trot out Paxton Lynch like he's still a thing, but go Michigan Panthers, whatever they are. I don't know. Cool. Moving on back to the real football. Don't do that, Seth. There's nobody in the stadium. How do you play in a stadium, professional football, with nobody in the stadium? Aren't they at a neutral site or something?
Birmingham, Alabama.
But wouldn't you think that there's literally nothing else to do in Birmingham, Alabama? Wouldn't you want to go watch some I
guarantee there's high school spring games that people are going.
Oh
to
yeah,
watch.
That's right.
Hoover. I don't know how close Birmingham is from Hoover.
I don't know.
But I think it's a suburb.
I would bet there's high school spring football in Alabama.
I'm just out there watching scrimmages over professional in air quotes, professional football. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that should be like a AAA league for the NFL. I think that's what they want to be, but
Single A.
Oh,
work your way up.
really? Okay. All right.
But I want to talk about the freshmen, Michael.
Oh, we're going
I-
straight for the freshmen. We're skipping the other guys.
I
Okay.
want to know out of Jekez Smith, McCall, or MHB, and David Baker, who is cracking the field out of those three?
Oh, well, David Baker's a sophomore, so don't tell him, don't call him a freshman. But I would say,
IU lists them as freshmen. Just it's okay.
do they?
They do.
I'm looking at the roster, bro.
Yeah,
rough.
I'm looking. I'm looking
does-
at I'm
it
looking at
doesn't
our
matter.
trusted site 247,
Yeah,
and
well,
they have all three of them as freshmen.
Do you want to know what matters? Not that, because we don't know what year anybody is anymore. Because he was here during COVID, and so that doesn't matter. So, I don't know. I would think MHB. He saw a little bit of the field last year. 6'3", 189 is what he's listed on the official roster. He's one of the bigger targets. Now, David Baker's big too. 6'3" for him as well. Jacques Smith kind of fits the same profile as Emery Simmons. And
Yeah, I mean, I think
and
MHB's on the too deep.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. I think he's pretty. I don't know if he made Seth and I's too deep. I can't remember. Maybe
He's
Swinton.
had.
I think Swinton.
Well,
made it.
Swinton's on there too. Swinton will probably back up Simmons, and MHB will back up Camper.
Well, what about Kobe? No.
I don't know.
I
Yeah.
think we had 8 guys on our 2 deep, so I think we did like slashes.
Yeah,
So-
we're not sure, but
Ooh,
that-
Cordell Stewart.
yeah,
Slash?
There you go. Yeah, but this is kind of that depth that we talked about that's still kind of unknown. I mean, Javon Swinton, we didn't see much. We saw enough last
I
year.
mean, 2 years ago, he made that monster catch against Penn State.
Yeah,
he got his
there's-
head taken off.
Yeah, huge catches. I think he had 2 big catches and made a pair of catches for 23 yards.
I
in his
watched that
collegiate
Penn State game
debut.
like a month and a half ago,
Did you?
sometime in March.
Be careful. Let's not talk about it too much because some people will refer to it as the biggest game ever played, and it's over celebrating, and you know how that is. God forbid
And-
you beat somebody at your place, and there's
Sorry for having fun.
yeah, right. And there's no other teams ever in the state of Indiana that ever relive any sort of big game like that one time they beat Ohio State or anything. So, Javon Swinton, huge bunch of experience. I think he'll see the field a lot. I do think that Jacques Smith sees the field. I do think Javon Swinton sees the field. I already said that.
Did
Malachi
Swinton
Holt
have the
Bennett.
dropsies a little bit last year?
A little bit, but I mean,
So I'm just thinking what keeps Swinton off the field? It's not his size. It's not his toughness. Something's got to be keeping him off the field. Maybe it's just catch consistency.
well, I mean,
Hit the
last
jug machine, kid. Hit the jug machine.
right? So last year, our wide receivers were Freifogel and exactly. So it's like it didn't matter.
Man.
It didn't matter last year because we couldn't throw the football, we couldn't run the football, we couldn't do anything offensively. So
And I was just going to add the passing consistency. He would have tried to attempt catches from 4 different quarterbacks that he'd have to
Yeah.
develop rhythm and consistency with. That's very tough to do.
So last year he played in 11 games with 1 start. So he played a lot. He caught 15 balls, 115 yards and a touchdown. Returned a block punt for a touchdown against Idaho. Michigan State was his best game, where he pulled in 4 catches against Michigan State, against and special teams player of the week against Idaho, I get, which is just for that touchdown. So, I mean, nothing great. I mean, really, as a freshman too, he didn't do a lot. I mean, he appeared in all 8 games. His first career start was in that Outback Bowl. But he only caught 4 balls for 52 yards. So I don't know. I think it's a scheme thing for him. I still think he's young, even as a junior. I think he'll still get that extra year as well. So I think he's got a lot of potential. I think we see all 3 of these dudes, Malachi Holt Bennett, Jacques Smith, and Javon Swinton. Now you touched a little bit on Anderson Kobe. Do you want to give the people some background on this new commit?
It just happened.
Yeah.
3 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of missed it because my weekend was a blur in Austin, Texas.
What did I tell
but-
you before we started recording?
Yeah.
I saw it and thought, Meh. But then
I mean,
we
he was-
did some background checks. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, so again, we couldn't really figure out if it was, you know, injury or left the team or what happened, but he saw the field a little bit and against some crap teams, but he put up. He's got a good body. He had a decent ranking out of high school. I mean, Tennessee doesn't, use their scholarships on nobody. So, I mean, I'm not near as excited for him as I am for Emory or Cam. But I mean, he's another pedigree is probably a little too far, but lack of a better word, pedigree guy to
Yeah.
the room.
Another Florida wide receiver, 6'2", 180. Again, fits the same profile that goes pretty much across the entire wide receiver room outside of one of the new commits in Cameron Payne and DJ Matthews. That's it. Everybody else is over 6'1", kind of the same frame, 6'1" to 6'3". This kid coming out of JUCO before he went to Tennessee was a top 30 recruit, number 3 overall wide receiver. Again, played ball at Deerfield Beach. Seth, Deerfield Beach.
Just north of Fort Lauderdale. That's where the quarterback who I'm blanking on from Michigan, who was number 98 at one time, Denard Robinson, maybe.
Oh, Denard Robinson. Yeah.
Yeah, he went there.
Number
That
98,
game
I
broke my
forgot about
heart.
that.
We've talked
Yeah.
about it on there.
Yeah. Either way, he committed out of JUCO to Tennessee last year, right at the very beginning of 2021. Saw a little bit of the field. I think I said 5 games when we did right before we started. We did all of our research on this kid. Haven't watched any tape on him. Haven't seen a whole lot out of him, but he's coming in really as, I don't know if he'll be a redshirt freshman or if he'll just be a straight sophomore, but
This one has him as a straight sophomore.
okay. So I'm intrigued. I don't know.
He balances the classes,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you need balance.
I don't know if he sees the field. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know until he gets into fall camp and sees what he can. I
have a great Brando's Randos about
can't wait.
that very thing.
Let's talk real quick about the freshman. We've talked about him 1,000 times already. But why not? I mean, Omar Cooper, big time recruit out of LN, Lawrence North in Indianapolis here. 4-star recruit, 6'1", 185. Again, fits the exact same profile, but this kid can literally jump out of the gym. And he can do the same thing on the football field. And then the other kid, which I touched on a little bit, Cameron Perry. I said Cameron Payne, didn't I? Cameron Perry, I think he was a flip from Central Michigan, maybe. 5'9".
Cameron
170.
Poe, Conair.
Oh,
We
yeah.
can keep going.
I don't like that. Who's the bad guy in Cameron? Or in,
Yeah, I mean, man,
Con Air? don't like
I
that
would
dude.
love to be able to get Omar Cooper on the field, but I don't see how you keep him off. Who's the running back? Jalen Lucas, right? And we said it's going to be really, really hard to keep him off the field. I think the same thing about Omar Cooper. I mean, even if he's just a red zone target, even if he's just, hey, I hate one-step fades. I think it's one of the worst play calls in the red zone, but every offensive coordinator for the rest of time is going to make that call. So, Cam Camper on one side and Omar Cooper on the other side, stretch out those DBs and throw one up.
So I'm
worst plays.
Yeah, right. I'm going back through Matt Weaver, our buddy over at 24/7 at Pigs, did an offensive depth chart at the end of March. He's got Omar Cooper in the 2 deep at the slot with Cameron Perry right behind Cooper. I didn't see him as a slot guy, but he is quick. Now, the more you think about it, he's a quick twitch guy, basketball guy. That would be big. That'd be huge at the slot to have somebody that can make the plays in the air, not just a little what's your word from last week? Just like a little scat back kind of slot guy. Oh, there he goes again. But to have like a bigger bodied guy in there that can play the slot, that'd be big. Go 6 foot, 6'1" all the way across the board would be huge. So, and by the way, Addison Cody did come in as a No, I never mind. This is his high school ranking. I was going to talk about his transfer ranking, but it's still 3 stars there. So, okay, cool. That ends our wide receiver talk. Unless you want to talk like walk-ons or Christian Harris, stuff like that. Okay. Okay. Well, let's move it on. Before we move it on to everybody's favorite part of the podcast, let's talk about our sponsor, and that is the same sponsor we've had for 85 episodes. That's Monon Track Club. MTC is Indiana's running brand, built on a deep love for the sport and the Hoosier State. They craft products, tell stories, create experiences that aim to celebrate, support, and add to Indiana's running culture. Check out the link in the show notes for more details on their club runs and to shop their sick gear, guys. Super cool stuff. Shirts, hoodies, koozies, hats, stickers, just stuff. Like, they just have a bunch of stuff for runners if you like to run for fun, or like, I don't know, maybe you're trying to lose weight. Summer's coming up, trying to get a little flab off. Go to MTC, get some gear, get out there and start running. You'll be so cool looking.
Summer bod, baby. It's
There
almost
it is.
pool season.
That's right. As a thank you to our listeners, they're offering 10% off your order. Use promo code LEO10, LEO10 at checkout. Now, everybody's favorite part of the show, that is not Seth Sack, it's Brando's Randall.
All right. So the last 2 weeks, we have covered the wide receiver room and the running back room. My question to you, and we just saw the NFL draft that had 6 wide receivers taken in the first round and not a single running back. So my question is, would you rather have an elite wide receiver or an elite running back at the college level in the Big Ten? Those are my 2 caveats. Because if you're in maybe the Pac-12 or the Big 12, it's easy. It's wide receiver. But in the Big Ten, what is more important? Elite wide receiver, elite running back?
I'm going to use last year as an example and get absolutely destroyed probably. I'm going to go with running back.
This
And
is
the
our poll,
reason-
by the way, Seth. This is our poll.
And
Right
the
here.
reason I'm saying this is because Michigan State had good wide receivers, but nothing elite. And they had an elite running back. And that's the only reason they were good.
Oh, yeah. So you're saying Ohio State wasn't good with Garrett
No,
Wilson?
they were great.
And
They were
Olave?
good, but look at the quarterback play. So you're not asking about that. You can put anybody back or at a wide receiver. If you've got that offensive line and that quarterback, I don't think it's going to matter.
I mean, just
You
the
asked,
way
you
football's
made it
going.
very specific
I did.
for the
I
Big
did.
Ten.
I did. All right. So Seth,
Wisconsin.
before I shred you, Seth, where are you going? I just want to make sure we're solidarity here.
Oh boy.
He's not. He's going running
No,
back.
I'm going with
Look at
running back.
Iowa.
In the Big Ten, you need to have the consistency of the ground game to control the offensive line of scrimmage, all that fun stuff. I grew up in the old Pop Warner 3 yards in a cloud of dust and punting
Yep.
on 4th and 1.
Yep.
You know, it's I don't know. That's how I grew up. That was how I was raised. I don't know. I'm old fashioned in that way, I guess, but it's going to take me a long time. Every other conference, wide receiver, except for the Big Ten.
Brandon, Iowa won the Big Ten West, right? With what? With what at the wide receiver group and what at the quarterback? I mean,
And what happened? What happened when they ran into a team with actual
well,
wide
they
receivers?
ran into just a juggernaut full of 5 stars all the way across the board.
Who was Ohio State's running back?
It doesn't matter.
Exactly. And
matter.
who were their wide receivers?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was Olave and Wilson. You guys know. So I mean, stop getting buried in the Wisconsins and the Iowas.
You asked
And-
this very specific Big
and-
Ten
and-
question.
I mean, just literally look at Purdue.
Wait a minute. No,
Look
Brandon.
at Purdue with Rondale Moore, who
Brandon.
literally
Oh my
single-handedly beat Ohio
I'm going to
State.
destroy
Who was
you
their
right
running
now.
back? Who was their
Horvath drafted.
He was
Horvath.
drafted. He was drafted.
But Rondale Moore for Purdue beat Ohio State single-handedly. No, Xander Horvath was not beating Ohio State single-handedly. Not happening. The answer is wide receiver. It doesn't matter what conference it is. Elite wide
Brandon.
receiver is more valuable than elite running
Brandon.
back.
Ohio State didn't make the football championship last year. Michigan did. Who were their wide receivers? Nobody. That they had 2 badass running backs. And Blake Corum and I don't know who the other guy was that tore IU up. I can't
Haskins.
remember. Haskins. Yeah, look at that here. Iowa and Michigan both won their conferences or
Yeah.
both won their divisions. You lose, sir.
I still don't think so. Modern football, baby. You guys are still stuck in the 90s.
You asked a Big Ten specific
You
question.
guys are still stuck. That's our poll. We'll see we'll let the poll speak for itself. We'll let the poll speak for itself.
Oh, God, you asked a Big Ten specific question. Move on.
Is the wide receiver room better or worse than the running back room?
Oh,
Gotta choose.
man, there's so much unknown there. I'm gonna go better. I think if Jabron Payne is still part of that group in the running back room, maybe I would take the running back room. I'm gonna go wide receiver over running back room.
Seth?
I'd go with running back. I think there's more, I don't know, known quantities there because even the one known quantity at the receiving position is coming back from an injury. So I'd lean towards running back a little bit if I had to choose.
Here is where I'm going. I think there's more. Shivers is, I think, probably the best out of both rooms. I think I'd take Shivers, but I think there's more boom potential in the wide receiver room. DJ Matthews, Cam Camper, Emery Simmons, Javon Swinton. I just don't get excited for Henderson and Ellis and Howland and Holloman. I mean, you got Lucas, who I'm excited about, but there's more guys in the wide receiver room that I'm more excited about than I am. Yeah, go ahead.
Could you argue that there's a higher ceiling for the receiver room, but a lower floor for the running back room?
Yeah. I think that's spot on. Yeah, that's kind of direction where I was.
We don't know
heading.
anything about Cam Camper. We don't know anything about Jacques Smith. We don't know anything really about MHB. Like those are dudes that had huge, not really Camper so much, but Jacques Smith and Malachi Holt Bennett, both of them held offers from Georgia, dudes from Georgia. And then Malachi Holt Bennett was, I mean, you name it. They all offered him. These are big time recruits. And we haven't even seen them yet. So let's see. I can't wait to see what the offense looks like. An established quarterback. I was watching, somebody from Missouri got drafted. I think it was a wideout maybe from Missouri got drafted. And I was watching
a wideout. Yeah.
I was watching those highlights of Baz, and man, that was cool. That was cool to watch. And a composed quarterback back there making good throws. I can't wait for it.
All right.
Maybe.
All right. You guys ready for rapid fire? We may turning this segment into, you just put a minute on the clock.
Okay.
We'll just call it rapid fire for right now.
We can. I can set a timer.
Both of you, Bragg, you go first. Seth, you go second. I have 3 questions. We ready?
Yep.
Who will have the most receiving yards by the end of the year next year?
I answered this on Twitter already. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going Cam Camper.
Okay. Seth?
DJ Matthews.
Got it.
Less receptions, more yards.
I agree. I also think it is DJ Matthews. Who will have the most touchdowns?
Emery Simmons.
Does it have to be in the wide receiver room?
Yeah, yes, it has to be in the wide receiver room, and it has to be receiving touchdowns. So we're not jet sweeping DJ Matthews.
I'd go with Cam Camper.
I already answered.
Yeah. I'm gonna go wild card. Especially knowing that Weaver had him in the 2 deep. I'm going Omar Cooper.
Always going Cooper.
I would have gone Barner if I could.
I would have gone Cooper if he was there.
I think he's
now.
sneaky.
Yeah, Barner's very sneaky.
Last question: who will have the most catches? It's wide receivers. What they do? Who's moving the chains? Who's the chain mover in this group? You need. It's 3rd and 6. You need 6 yards. Who's moving the sticks out of this room?
Yeah, this is going to be a social all the way around. I think DJ Matthews.
If it's 6 yards, DJ Matthews.
Yeah, it's DJ Matthews.
Yep. All right. Cool.
All right. I got one more question.
Get in there.
So we've covered quarterback, running back, wide receiver, covered 2 deep. It's a transfer quarterback, it's a transfer running back, it's a transfer wide receiver.
Ooh.
In most situations, I would say that's bad, right? In most situations, that's like, yikes. But I think that is a good thing and a reason to get excited for. Are you guys on my side with that?
Yeah, of course. I'm always excited. Of course. So I'm excited.
I think you have the Michigan State Kool-Aid just from last year that you can drink on that gives you the hope that if you bring in a whole new crop of players from who have, previous collegiate experience, you can turn around, what, a 6 or 7 win. I can't remember improvement on the previous year. It's possible.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I agree. I mean, again, if we're bringing back Jack Tuttle and we're rolling back the 2 freshman running backs and we're rolling out DJ Matthews, I think we would all be way less excited. Everyone witnessed how bad it was last year. They went out and made a change. And that itself is, I think, exciting.
Yep.
And that's it. That's it for the randos.
That's cool. Speaking of exciting, guys, he's got 1, 2. He puts up a 2. Either he's leaving or he's got 2 things in his sack. Seth, let's get in there. What do you got?
Actually, it's a fight on Trojans too, because I want to talk Lincoln Riley.
Oh,
Is he super scummy?
Can I quote your actual text about Lincoln Riley? Is that
how profane was I?
Let me find it.
Censor me to look good, please.
F Lincoln Riley. My reply 2 hours later, what did he do? Your reply, tampered at least twice. The Pitt one is much worse. My reply, oh, word. End of discussion.
Yeah. The whole Caleb Williams thing, I understand. Like, if you're with him at Oklahoma, you got to USC, he follows behind.
Yep.
I get that. There's a little bit of a trail thing going there. But Brandon, I'm going to pick the wound here a little bit. The Jordan Addison thing is insane. If true.
Yeah.
If true. If true.
Can you elaborate on this? And by the way, Jordan Addison, what was he draft eligible? No,
he was not.
No.
Okay. All right.
No, he was not. And he pretty
then.
much had a Ty Freifogel year.
Yeah.
He was the ACC
winner.
Yeah. And reportedly, he pretty much gave Pitt the offer that Lincoln Riley told him, which was $3 million and a car. $3 million and a car. What did you hear, Seth?
Prior to entering the portal. So,
and the worst thing was the timing of it. Like, if this would have happened in February, if Jordan Addison puts his name in the portal in February, it's still shady. The fact that it happened the last weekend before the portal and puts Pitt in such a bad position the timing of it makes it the most scummy. It's like your best friend stealing your fiance the week of the wedding.
Yeah, I can see that. Here's what my eyebrow was raised the entire time, because if this is true, I'm going to assume that his stay at USC is going to be very short, number one. And number two, that's not NIL. That is just straight up paying somebody to come to your college.
That's also the issue. Like, NIL, for those that don't know, NIL cannot be a payment from any school employee or the school itself. It has to be a registered taxable business. Yeah. Right? Or a tax eligible. It has to be a tax eligible
entity.
Business.
Yep.
And that's not what this was at all.
Year. Yeah, well, Taysir Mack gets to shine next year. Maybe he'll get drafted.
But there's no rules. Lincoln Riley, who is a scumbag, is taking advantage of the Wild Wild West, which is college athletics right now. So I hate it. But but I mean, lawlessness.
And by the-
Absolutely lawlessness.
And by the
right now.
time any sanctions come down, Lincoln Riley will be long gone. The
No,
kids
he'll
who-
still
the-
be there.
No,
Well, he'll be fired, I guess, by then because they constantly underachieve.
the players who are involved will be long gone, and the kids who had nothing to do with this will be the ones that end up getting punished. And even that'll be a slap on the wrist because the NCAA is toothless.
And then
but
USC will have to bring Ed Orgeron back.
whatever. and pretend like the best years never happened.
The swamp monster.
All right. My other one here is it is May 4th.
Oh God, don't do Star Wars. I'm out if it's Star Wars.
I've
What's-
never
what's-
seen a Star Wars.
Yeah.
What is your
Yeah, you're not getting us on. We'll try.
right.
Just let us answer as people.
Now
that
I like
have
Lord of the
never-
Rings. I'm not being like, oh, I'm not a nerd. You're a nerd. Like
I'm
there's
not a
nerdy.
nerd. I'm the
there's
only
a
one
nerdy-
wearing
there's
glasses
nerdy
right
things I
now.
like.
Only one wearing glasses right now, and I've never seen any Lord of the Rings. I've seen one.
Seen Harry
full
Potter?
Star Wars. No, never seen Harry Potter. Mm-mm.
never seen a minute of it, never read a page of Harry Potter.
Okay, get
So
your
my question
out.
was, what is your favorite Star Wars character? But apparently
Oh,
that doesn't
I can
exist.
do this. I can do
okay.
this. I can
There
do
we
this.
go.
I mean, I'm gonna go like pretty scratch here. I'm gonna say, even though I know he's not a baby, right? He's not really a baby, right? Baby Yoda isn't
Which
a
of course-
baby,
yeah.
right?
And he has a real name and all that stuff.
Yeah,
but
give me
I'll let you do
that one.
Baby
Give me
Yoda.
Baby Yoda. That's my favorite. Even though that's not the one that I saw. I saw the one. I don't know, like when the franchise like came back, maybe
Hayden Christians. No, Jake Lloyd. Yeah.
2012,
Indy's own
13-ish.
Jake Lloyd.
Oh,
2012, 2013, 2014, somewhere in there.
oh,
I
the
saw
newest
that
ones.
one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw that one at an IMAX. That was
Force
pretty dope.
Awakens, maybe.
Maybe that was pretty dope.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked. There was some sort of like, there's a big reveal. I think they all have big reveals at the end. I either like the Baby Yoda or the big fat blob thing. Jabba the Hutt. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Also known as me on a Sunday after a heavy
Just
drinking.
known as me in general is what it is.
All right,
Me
my
right now.
favorite is.
Oh, Chewy.
I mean,
Yeah.
I love big furry friends. I like dogs more than people.
You're
so
a furry, are you? Are you a furry?
Even
You're
though
furry.
I've never seen a Star Wars, I'm going with Chewbacca because he seems like he'd be awesome.
Great.
So
Well,
that's my answer.
Brandon has made some big reveals on this pod. That's great. Cool. Is that it, Seth?
Yeah. I was gonna go Darth Vader just to embrace the villain here.
Let's wrap this up before. Well, actually, I'm going to hashtag furry, and that might get our
No,
get our
please.
Twitter following a little bit bigger. We'll see. I know it makes Brandon's following a little bit bigger, but we'll see. Be sure to check out the pod on Twitter. It's at Podcast LEO.
I mean, what a time to cut out.
Right.
I mean, he was going down.
Oh, I was cutting out. Now
route
it's
we
saying, why is
definitely
this
did not
happening?
want to go on.
Why is this?
so-
I'm back. I think. Am I back? I'm not editing this part out. I'm not editing any of it out. Actually, I don't even care. I don't even know what's happening.
You're in vacation mode so bad. All right, let's get out of here.
My
Next
internet's
week
in
it'll
vacation
Seth
mode.
and I. It is
Yeah.
Seth and I. It'll be the best LEO podcast ever in the history, and we're covering tight ends and offensive linemen like literally no one else can. It's gonna be amazing.
Don't worry. I will
Tune
be
in.
back. I will be
Tune
back
in.
for defensive line. I promise.
I can't wait.
Chewbacca would be a tackle. a
I
left
can't wait
tackle.
to pronounce Fiacable's name 7 different times, 7 different ways.
And
That's
Brandon,
my
he
goal.
goes by DJ Moore now. So just call him DJ
Demon.
Moore. Don't
Demon.
do the other stuff. All right, man. Well, they will talk to you guys next week. Elio.
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 He said it.
Elio.
Awesome day. Elio.
Thank you so much, Rick. I appreciate that. Elio.
All right, great. Elio. Appreciate you guys. Elio.
You're welcome, Dave. Have a great day. Elio.
Have a great day. Elio. Appreciate you being here with us. Have an awesome day. And Elio.
Oh, thank you so much. Elio.
Well, thanks so much, Elio. Hey, thanks so much, Mike. Appreciate that. Elio. Appreciate you guys, man. Have an awesome day. Elio. Awesome. Elio. Elio.